Why do we speak different languages? It started with one mistake. Right now, over 7,000 languages exist on this earth. But there was a day when everyone spoke exactly one. And in a single moment, it shattered. Genesis 11. After the flood, humanity had one language, one vocabulary, one voice. No barriers, no translation. Total understanding between every person alive. They migrated east and settled on a plain in the land of Shinar. And there, they made a decision that would define and end their unity. Come, let us build ourselves a city and a tower with its top in the heavens, and let us make a name for ourselves. Not a temple to worship God, a monument to replace Him. Brick by brick they built. Bitumen instead of mortar. Technology born from pride. This wasn't just a building, it was a statement. We don't need to be scattered. We don't need heaven's permission. We are enough on our own. The tower rose higher, layer after layer. Every worker fluent in the same tongue, coordinating perfectly, moving as one machine built entirely on human ambition. And that unity, that one language, was exactly what made the tower possible. One voice meant one will. One will meant nothing could stop them. So God stopped the one thing holding it together. Behold, they are one people, and they have all one language. Nothing that they propose to do will now be impossible for them. The problem was never the bricks. It was the unity behind them. Come, let us go down, and there confuse their language, so that they may not understand one another's speech. No lightning, no fire, just language, broken. Picture the moment. A builder calls up for more bricks. The man above hears something that makes no sense at all. Not an accent, an entirely different language, mid-sentence, mid-task. A rope passed hand to hand, but the instructions attached to it now mean nothing. Men who worked side by side for years suddenly cannot ask each other's name. Panic spreads faster than any fire could. Someone shouts a warning, and it lands as noise. Someone asks for help, and it lands as noise. Every word from every mouth scattering into static. The scaffolding groans, unattended. Tools drop. Groups form by accident, not by choice, but because those standing nearest happen to share the same broken fragment of language. Within hours, the most advanced construction project on Earth became a field of strangers. The tower didn't fall. It was simply abandoned, left half-built, because the one thing holding it together was never the bricks. It was the words. They named the place Babel, meaning confusion. And from that plain, the family groups who could still understand each other walked away together into every direction of the earth. That's the origin of every language you've ever heard, every accent, every dialect, every word you can't translate. It all traces back to a builder who couldn't understand the man standing right next to him. God didn't destroy humanity at Babel. He didn't need to. He simply took away the one thing every rebellion depends on, the ability to move as one voice. 7,000 languages later, we're still living in the aftermath of that afternoon on the plain of Shinar. One tower, one word, every language on earth